Esquire magazine came out with a list of the top 50 sci-fi books of all time. Let's shamelessly judge their ranking. Thank you for joining me on this ride. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times, and please refrain from screaming, crying, and/or vomiting on this journey. Number 50, we have The Echo Wife. This book poses such questions as, if your husband clones you and then sleeps with your clone, does that count as cheating? And if that clone stabs your husband, does that count as murder? The answer to both these questions is yes. I was both surprised and pleased that this book was on the list. I quite enjoyed it. 8.2 out of 10. I resisted reading this book for so long because the main character's name is hero protagonist, and I did not find that charming. There are parts of this book that are very clever, but I also found it exhausting. It's cyberpunk and a parody of cyberpunk, and if that is your cup of tea, you would probably love this. 7.3 out of 10. Before Neil deGrasse Tyson explained astronomy to us, we had Carl Sagan. In this book, aliens contact the human race for the first time and give us instructions on how to build a mysterious piece of technology. And the world must come together and also freak out. It has a very optimistic view of mankind's ability to set aside deep-seated differences, which in today's times feels depressingly quaint. It is excellent, though. 8.5 out of 10. This book opens up after a nuclear holocaust has wiped out almost all of humanity, and a group of monks has found a grocery list and decided that it is a religious text. It tracks the human race as it attempts to rebuild itself, and it is both very funny and bleak. I thought it should have been higher on this list. 9 out of 10. If you are traveling to another planet that is covered in sentient goo, and your wife, who's been dead for 10 years, mysteriously appears aboard your ship, that is a bad sign. This book had a cosmic horror feel to it and had a lot to say about the bounds of human rationality. However, it was also written in the 1960s, and there were pieces of it that just felt dated. 8 out of 10.